the right button. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And how are you today?
Fine.
Fine.
My speech is entitled Press the Right Button. For 5 minutes, someone will speak in front of you. That's me. You don't have to pay attention, but if I were you, I'd be paying all ears. Now, try to understand that I'm using my speech to help you to start being creative, and you'll use mine to help the others. I'll introduce to you the notion of creativity as the mental and social process involving the discovery of new ideas or concepts. As a matter of fact, I present to you creativity as the basic form of intelligence, freedom, inspiration, and courage to turn the ordinary things into original ones. Creativity is the key of a successful future and of rearranging the world. Watch out! I hear something around us. It's the sound of creativity in the future. Speak louder, sweetie. I can hear you well. In fact, it all depends on each and every one of you. You will make this voice louder by pressing one button on your remote control for some good consequences in the future. Thank you very much. That was it. Kidding. First of all, there are plenty of parents out there that stop their children from being creative. I mean, how many of you felt the same arrows coming violently in your face? Harry, put the brush down and give me the paintings to put them on fire. And get prepared for a good job, silly brat. Or shut up, Jasmine. I've had enough of your silly songs. In this way, the only place where you will sing will be at the gates of poverty land. Of course. We can't put all the blame on parents. School is an inseparable accomplice of the skill and creativity process. School stands for the fear of failure syndrome and for the mechanical learning fever. I'll tell you one thing. Whenever you feel insecure at classes, buy yourself a pocket mirror. And whenever you feel insecure, flash your biggest and your best smile. Like this, you'll boost your confidence. It is said that we seem to be reinventing everything from underwear to incomes, except the school system, which should be at the top of our priorities. Furthermore, ideas imposed by school determine students to give up their passions and ignore their personal talents. And as they grow up, they start to feel dissatisfied with their lives and with their jobs. In addition to this, I'll tell you one true story of Gillian Lim, a professional ballet dancer, brought to my attention by Sir Ken Robinson, an expert in creativity. When she was at school, she was hopeless. The head teacher wrote to her parents that she had a learning disorder, that she couldn't concentrate well. She was brought to a specialist. The specialist listened to her mother complaining about Gillian always being late and that she never did her homework. After a while, they left the girl alone in the room with the radio turned on. When they returned, they found her feet moving on the music. The specialist said, "Mrs. Lin, Gillian isn't sick. She's a dancer. Take her to a dance school." The girl was delighted that she found people like her that had to move in order to think, to express themselves. And later on, she became a professional ballet dancer, and now she's a multi-millionaire. In fact, there is a paradox. Arts are treated with contempt, but if we look at the richest people, at the wise people, all they did was following their ambitions and listening to their inner voice. They brought their creativity to life, and they managed to do that quite well, that's for sure. I guess all I'm trying to say is that we don't appreciate our values, that we give others the opportunity to sing, to speak, to write, to dance, when we should take chances and change the other things in the world. There are a few lightened minds in this big space called Earth, but we can't go on this way. And I strongly believe that we will take measures and free ourselves from this routine and give chance to this pigeon called creativity. And all of us united will definitely press the right button because creativity identifies with our future. Thank you.